Hey, Muiz here. You are listening to Hey Myself Podcast. Cue the music, baby. Hello, welcome back to Hey Myself Podcast. Oh wow. I gotta say though, this week is a truly exciting episode because I got to sit down with a dear friend of mine who I've admired her work and journey for so long. I'm so grateful to have her on the podcast. Really though. We talked about her journey on business, how to encounter hate online and offline, ways to start achieving your goals, and many more. I gotta say though, just by listening to her thoughts and wisdoms give me this super exciting energy. So please give a big shout out to a dear friend of mine, Sabrina Kahar.
I just want to say thank you so much for doing this, and thank you so much for spending time and having a conversation with me. Today we have a special guest. Everybody, Sabrina Carpenter, everybody.
Over Sabrina Carpenter. I'm not on that level yet.
Yeah, but you will be.
Hello. InsyaAllah, amin. One day.
Yeah. All right. So, thank you once again. And thank you to our listeners.
Thank you.
For coming back to listen to this week's episode. We have a special guest, Sabrina Kahar, everybody. And yeah, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me to your podcast. I'm really honored, to be honest.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are and what you're doing right now?
Hi, Assalamualaikum semua to all the listeners. Okay, so my name is Nur Sabrina binti Zulkahar. Okay, semua orang panggil Sabrina je. Okay, Sabrina. Okay, I go by Sabrina. Okay, I'm a student right now. Okay, student UiTM, belajar dekat Melaka and study accounting degree. Okay, so sebelum ni masuk matric and then further studies dekat accounting degree, and right now sementara sambil belajar, okay, sambil buat business juga. Okay, I'm also an agent of this brand called Mamasab. Okay, F&B brand. Kita jual desserts, makanan. Okay, mainly makanan. Okay, so right now currently tengah tunggu internship. So sekarang fully business. Sementara menunggu internship.
I've been following your journey not since day one. I think from the moment you started from sejak matric lagi kan kau start di dunia business, and yeah, I've been following you from that until now, Mamasab. So I'm curious about I want to know about your journey. So can you tell us more about what makes you want to join or participate in business world, and what makes you want to further along your journey on Mamasab?
Okay, so actually, memang daripada kecil sebenarnya nampak my mum ni business. Okay, actually it started, dia berketurunan daripada nenek turun kepada mak and then kepada me myself. So daripada kecil kita duk tengok mak kita berniaga sambil bekerja tau. Okay, my mum sambil kerja shift, tapi dia suka berbisnes. Dia jenis orang yang tak boleh duduk diam. Sama juga dengan my nenek. Dia jenis yang tak nak duduk diam. Okay, and daripada kecil kita dah nampak mak kita duk buat bisnes. Okay, berjaga siang malam. Kita pun turut membantu juga. Okay, walaupun kita kecil, kita duk tolong mak kita. Okay, tolonglah setakat removekan barang ke, tolong angkat sini sana. Tapi kita dah memang daripada kecil, okay, duk tanam dekat dalam mind kita, oh mak aku tengah buat bisnes ni, nak tolong. Rasa macam best, you know, because we're doing what we love. Kita tolong mak kita kot. And so daripada kecil, okay, and then it started my business lah, my journey on business. Okay, started daripada sekolah menengah. Okay, my mum dia resign kerja, jaga kita orang fully. Okay, 5 orang anak. Okay, tapi kan cakap tadi dia tak nak duduk diam. So dia buat business baking, dia buat business hamper. Okay, and then dia buat macam-macam, tapi dia punya konsep dia business jual makanan and also baking buat hamper macam tu. Okay, so daripada sekolah menengah lagi I'm known as business girl. Okay, I'm known as business girl. Okay, kau nak makan pavlova, okay, cari Sab. Dia buat kuih raya, red velvet cookies. Okay, dia buat chocolate chip cookies. Benda tu lah. So dah orang dah tahu dah. Okay, memang I buat business. Okay, so bila dah masuk dalam Mamasab ni, tak asing bagi diorang. Diorang bukan macam, oh okay, Sab baru nak join Mamasab, dia baru nak start business, tak ada. In their mind, Sab ni dah memang business lah daripada sekolah. So, kat situ I gain trust. Nampak tak? So, bila kita dah ada kita punya, apa orang kata, macam orang dah tahu kan, kita memang business. So, bila masuk dalam platform Mamasab tu, jadi macam kita dah ada trust daripada kita punya circle. Faham tak? Sebab tak lari banyak mana pun. Kalau dulu kita baking sendiri. Okay, I pernah baking dengan my mum. Masa tu SPM tau. Masa tu SPM. SPM tak tidur sehari. Siapkan order sehari raya. Betul, last minute punya order banyak gila, and kita orang, siapa staff dia? Staff dia adalah anak-anak. That is our journey. Okay, and sebagai anak sulung, I'm anak sulung. Okay, so the responsibility is on me lah kan. Kita tengok mak kita penat, penat seharian kan, baking, bagilah dia rehat kejap, kita habiskan finishing all the things. Okay, so itulah, okay, memori yang tak dapat nak dilupakan. Okay, so bila dah masuk platform Mamasab ni, okay, actually the one yang introduce me to business Mamasab is my mum. Dia yang masuk dulu. Dia yang masuk dulu business Mamasab ni. Okay, you know dia dah tua. Kita taklah tua sangat, tapi on the way nak masuk 50 series. Okay, yelah kan. Okay, bila dah tua kita tak nak lah bekerja keras. You know, we want to relax. But at the same time, you want to generate income. Okay, you want to generate income. So my mum came across this satu iklan dekat FB, okay, business tanpa modal. My mum macam, serius lah, business tanpa modal? Because my mum dah join a few business sebelum ni yang memerlukan modal. Okay, modal tu paling sikit banyak actually. And kita pun dah terbiasa kan, bila nak masuk business, you have to ada modal untuk buat business. Okay, tapi kalau fikir secara logiknya, you nak business sebab apa? Sebab you tak ada duit kan? So you kena cari ataupun you nak mencari sesuatu business yang tak perlukan duit. So there goes, okay. Maybe Allah nampakkan something kan, lorongkan my mom untuk see that post. Okay, and then pergilah DM orang tu. Okay, and then go briefing whatsoever, blah 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 blah. Lepas tu my mom started to jadi agent Mamasab. Okay, and then macam best. Yelah, sebab kerja kita, okay, hanyalah promote. Kalau dulu, we have to keluar rumah, beli barang. Beli barang tu bukan satu kedai tau. Okay, ada kedai yang dia tak ada bahan ni. So you have to travel pergi ke bakery yang ni, pergi ke bakery ni, macam tu. And then daripada satu bakery ni ke satu bakery ni, jauh. I pernah tanya my mum, jauh babe, nak beli bahan mentah tu kan. Itulah begitu. Okay, tapi sekarang tak ada dah buat benda tu. Okay, sekarang struggle dia hanyalah kita posting je. Kalau dulu we have to berjaga siang malam, baking sendiri, tangan, kaki, satu badan letih. Tapi sekarang Alhamdulillah, okay, dah shortcut dah Allah bagi. Shortcut dah Allah tunjuk. Kau boleh berjaya, kau boleh buat duit, okay, dengan platform orang lain, jadi ejen lain. Macam tu. Okay, so and then my mum found something juga dalam business Mamasab, which is the circle tau. Circle dalam Mamasab sangat-sangat best. Okay, lepas tu dia cakap dia cakap kat aku lah, cakap, Kak, janganlah Mamasab. Buatlah Mamasab, Kak. Promote lah dekat Instagram tu. Macam tu. So kita macam okay lah, sebab kita dah terbiasa kan daripada sekolah menengah. Okay, kalau my mom baking nak jual, nak kat member-member, upload je lah dekat story kan. Nanti member reply lah, Sab kau jual ke? Jual, aku jual. So daripada situ lah I started by promoting my mom punya. Macam tu. Okay, sebab my mom join dulu. And then lama-lama kita terbuka hati nak join. So macam tu lah. So that is the cara macam mana I boleh terjebak nak masuk dalam Mamasab. Macam tu. Through my mom. And sampai sekarang lah Alhamdulillah. So I join Mamasab daripada Februari 2020 sampai sekarang. So dah setahun lebih dah. And so far Alhamdulillah.
Wow. From your journey, aku dapat teringat balik, Aliff Syukri di Herbs. Aku ada tengok, I think ada satu series kot dia buat dalam YouTube, and dia cerita, Aliff Syukri cerita lah, yang dia sebenarnya start dari kecil, and from his grandma and then to his mother, I think. And your journey with Dato Aliff Syukri is just similar. And I was like, wow, I was so inspired by him. And now listening to your story, your journey, I was like, wow, I'm so inspired by that. Like,
Tak
seriously.
adalah. Actually dia macam tu tau. Okay, bila kita buat something, it's actually sebenarnya benda tu kait rapat dengan apa yang kita minat atau benda yang kita dah memang buat dah. Benda tu lah. So bila kita dah buat something yang kita memang minat, dia jadi when you passionate about something, you tak kisah pun benda tu betapa penat gila sebab you are passionate about that thing. So you macam okay je. Okay, kalau dia penat pun okay je sebab benda tu I suka nak buat. Macam gitu.
Wow. So yeah, aku baru tahu yang kau anak sulung sebenarnya. When you mention that,
Kau tak alert ni masa matrik ni. Kau tak alert ni.
when you mention about engkau anak sulung, I was like, oh damn, sub anak sulung. I thought you were anak ketiga or anak bongsu.
Ada anak semua.
So when talk about anak sulung kan, I think that there's been lots of pressure, right? So kau rasa kan apa pressure yang sometimes society or your parents or your family members put on you?
Okay, nak cakap pasal society ke, rasa macam tak ada kot. Society tak, macam tak kisahlah apa society nak cakap apa, because I know my responsibility as anak sulung. Macam tu lah. Okay, and kita nampak daripada kita punya surrounding apa anak sulung patut buat. Benda tu. So benda tu dah di-install. Anak sulung ni, dia punya responsibility dia tinggi. Responsibility dia kuat. Okay, you actually ibu bapa yang kedua. You actually ibu bapa yang kedua dalam family you. Okay? Okay, sebab apa tau? Okay, yelah parents kita makin lama makin tua kan. Okay, so after them adalah kita. So my responsibility is actually my siblings lah. My siblings. Okay, my mom even person because dalam family aku semua perempuan kecuali anak yang last. Okay, my youngest is lelaki. So ada 4 dia perempuan, seorang lelaki. Yang lelaki tu yang paling last lah. So memang selalu cakap, Kak, ini aset tau, ini tanggungjawab. Kalau mama tak ada lepas ni, jaga adik lelu. Begitu. Okay, bukan nak cakap adik lain tu tak best, tapi nak cakapnya dia tu permata lah sebab dia seorang je lelaki kan. Begitu. Tapi nak ceritanya bukan dia seorang. Okay, the responsibility is on me untuk betul-betul jaga adik-adik. Begitu. Okay, so nak cakap pasal apa tadi, pressure
Yeah, pressure.
Pressure dia untuk kita jadi contoh yang baik kat adik-adik kita. Lagi-lagi kita perempuan. Perempuan kan, anak sulung, so you have to kemas rumah, you have to pandai masak, you have to pandai akademi. Begitulah kan. Itu yang social kita nak. Betul tak? Anak sulung semua kena perfect. Begitu. Tapi sebenarnya tak ada pressure sangat pun. Tak ada pressure sangat. Jadi garang je lah. Kena jadi garang je lah kat adik-beradik. Kalau tak garang, nanti adik-beradik tak ikut. Itu je.
Aku tak boleh bayang kalau kau marah. Like seriously, I'm gonna be super scared if I see someone get super angry. You know, someone yang tak pernah marah tiba-tiba marah kan, tiba-tiba boom letup kan. I was like, okay.
That is because what I portray on my friends lain. Betul tak? Kita ada 3 karakter, betul tak? Karakter dengan kita sendiri, karakter dengan member, karakter dengan family. So siapa diri kita yang sebenar dengan kita sendiri je. Kita sendiri je tahu karakter kita sebenar. Okay, apa yang family kita nampak, kawan-kawan kita tak pernah nampak side tu. Apa yang kita tunjuk kat kawan kita, apa yang kita tunjuk kat family kita, orang lain tak pernah nampak side tu. So itulah, you tak pernah nampak I marah you, okay, sebab tak pernah tunjuk side kemarahan tu. Kan. Tapi adik-beradik kan, kita pula kakak sulung, kena lagi tegas sikit. Tegas garang setelah. Tapi tegas garang tu dia ikut timing dia lah,
Yeah, when talking about character, I think everybody has been familiar with this kind of advice, which is be yourself, right? I want to ask your opinion about that. Do you think it's a relevant advice or it's something that you need to change? The be yourself advice.
Okay, so my opinion on being yourself ni bergantung kepada situation tak? Bergantung kepada situation. Because, okay, siapa diri kita je yang tahu. Orang lain tak tahu, melainkan kita bagi dia orang tahu. Betul tak? Okay, so attitude kita punya personality towards member kita, contohlah kan, okay, contohlah kalau kita ni jenis yang mulut laser, takkanlah dengan member kita nak mulut laser. Kalau tak, semua member takkan nak berkawan lah dengan kita. So dekat sini, the way you want to be yourself, you actually kena consider orang lain juga. Kalau kau nak mulut laser, memang takkan ada orang nak berkawan dengan you. So you have to actually fake yourself. Fake yourself sikit je supaya tak menyinggung perasaan orang tu. Okay, you punya be yourself tu you kena consider orang lain. Contoh, dalam waktu kita bekerja. Kan, kalau kita dalam bekerja kan, masuk internship ke, be yourself. Kalau you tak tahu sesuatu benda, janganlah nampak sangat you tak tahu. You have to menanya dekat orang. Be fake. Cakap je lah, oh saya tahu. Tapi sebenarnya ada benda ni yang saya tak belajar lagi. Macam tu. Jangan nampak sangat you ni bodoh. Faham tak? Jangan nampak sangat. You have to, benda be yourself tu kena ikut masa jugalah. Kena ikut masa and tengok orang. Tengok orang.
What you explained just now is really great. I think our listeners can totally consider that. You know, you can be yourself, but fake a little bit. You know.
Fake a little bit. Janganlah fake sangat. Nanti orang tahulah kau fake. Okay. Lepas tu, I want to add a little bit more. Okay. In business world lah. Lagi in business world. Okay, sangat-sangat penting tau. Okay, lagi-lagi kalau you tengah buat business and you ada team. Okay, you are a leader and also a trainer. So you want to attract people to be in your team, right? So what you portray on social media is very very important. Because you nak attract orang masuk team you. Siapa yang nak masuk team you? Orang tu mestilah dia nak tengok siapa you. Faham tak? Kan? Kalau you be yourself, you portray diri you sebagai orang yang tak matang kat social media, macam mana orang tu nak join team you? So you kena portray diri you sebagai leader yang matang, leader yang ada macam, bukan nak kata berkarisma sangat, tapi act as a leader. Faham tak? Walaupun kita dalam dunia sebenar, betul lah kita dunia sebenar, tapi real life punya perception, orang tahu kita ni sebagai jenis yang go lucky person kan, jenis yang masuk air. Tapi dekat dalam social media, because you tengah portray diri you sebagai leader, you tak boleh tunjuk benda tu. So kat sini sama juga. Be yourself tu kena ada waktu dia.
So it reminds me of I've been listening to podcast. This is one of my favorite podcasts. Every Pompouras, she mentioned in an interview on Women of Impact. She said that, we've been hearing people say, you know, be yourself. I'm just gonna be myself. And then she said, good luck with that. I was like, what? I mean, sebab masa tu aku macam fikir, be yourself is a really great advice, you know, just be yourself. People just gonna be. And then she said, you have different version of yourself. Like you mentioned just now, we have characters, right? We have characters.
Yes, we have many characters.
Yeah, and then she said, you are not portraying characters. You're not portraying the same characters with different people, right? So she concluded by saying, choose whatever best version of yourself to be you. You know, so when people said, be yourself, and people will think like, aku ni mulut laser, so be yourself. aku ni mulut laser semua. So people tend to get confused.
Tak boleh. Betul lah, boleh cakap tu. So that is what I'm trying to say. Thank you for actually sharing that with me. Tak pernah dengar lagi podcast tu, so lepas ni bagi tahu I want to hear about that more. Sebab kita duduk be yourself. Tapi sebenarnya if you be yourself, betul-betul completely transparent dengan orang, ada orang maybe tak boleh accept you.
Yes.
That is the hard truth that you have to actually sedar. Takkan ada orang yang boleh accept you completely. Even your soulmate, maybe ada benda yang dia boleh tolerate, ada benda yang dia tak boleh tolerate.
Right.
Ada. Orang yang boleh tolerate kita adalah parents kita je.
That's a good answer. That's a really good answer. So I'll definitely gonna send you the link of the podcast, and I would definitely put the link in the description down below. So if our listeners want to listen to the podcast, so talking about social media just now, when you said that social media, but to me, social media is a place where you can enhance your creativity, you can expose the best version of yourself. But sekarang ni social media dah jadi satu platform yang sangat toksik bagi aku lah. In my opinion lah. In my opinion. So that's why I totally quit completely. So because it feels detrimental to my mental health first of all, and then I was definitely confused by the negativity around. They don't spit the negativity on me, but when they spit negativity on other people, I was like, kenapa kau perlu spread hate dekat orang yang tengah spread kebaikan? If he or she is not good enough, why not you try to support him or her? And when it comes to social media, portraying yourself to be a leader, what are the ways for macam mana cara untuk orang portray diri orang sebagai leader in social media, in your opinion?
Okay, how to portray yourself as a leader in social media?
Yeah.
So, apa definition leader?
Oh wow.
Okay, macam ni. Contoh leader tu dia diberi title leader tu sebab apa? Sebab dia ada team, betul tak? So dekat sini orang nak tengok you jadi leader bila you dah berjaya train team you. So orang sebenarnya nak tengok team you. Orang nak tengok kejayaan team you. Nah, mula-mula betul dia nak tengok dulu kejayaan you. Tapi lepas tu you tengah portray diri sebagai leader, betul tak? So orang nak tengok, betul ke dia ni leader yang bagus? Kita nak tengok leader tu bagus ke tak, kita tengok kejayaan team dia. Macam mana dia guide team dia. So you have to portray, diri you sebagai leader by posting you punya team punya achievement. You punya team punya result. So that is what I've been doing. Okay, kalau ada win lah. Kalau contohlah dalam bahasa bisnes Mamasab ni kita panggil win. Maksudnya kalau you dapat order, you terus share dekat social media. Bukan nak membanggakan tapi nak bagi tahu dekat orang, okay, alhamdulillah I dapat order. Macam tu. Faham tak? Sebab you as a seller. Okay, kita tak naklah jadi seller yang macam asyik menjual je. Orang nak tengok you ni berjaya jual ke duk promote entan tu tak berjaya jual pun. Macam tu. Okay, so bila you sharing dekat social media yang you dapat order, secara tak langsung orang lain pun macam, I don't order dengan dia lah. Aku nak order lah dengan dia. We want to trigger begitu. Sama juga when you share with team you, wow, dia guide team dia sampai dapat 2,000 babe. 2,000 dalam masa sebulan babe. Aku nak join lah team dia. Tante aku pun boleh juga dapat 2,000 dalam masa sebulan. Okay, triggering people by kita bagi sukses, kita tunjuk sukses anak-anak kita. Macam tu. Sebenarnya sukses anak kita adalah sukses kita juga. Betul tak? Macam tu lah. Okay. Portray yourself as a leader. Okay, you tunjuk kejayaan anak-anak team you. Apa lagi kerja leader? Kerja leader adalah guide orang. Betul tak? So, how you nak tunjuk you guide orang? Okay, contoh, kalau you tengah train team you by calling. Okay, video call, through Zoom ke, through Google Meet, you tunjuk lah kat social media kan. Screenshot je at the end of the session ataupun awal-awal session kan. Okay, so today kita ada session dengan anak team kita. Macam that is what I usually do lah. Okay, hari ni kita ada session dengan anak team kita. You sebut nama anak team you tu. You sebut. Okay, you nak recognize anak team you. Okay, sebut. Contoh. Okay, hari ni kita ada session dengan Muiz. Okay, alhamdulillah, thank you so much Muiz sebab join session ni. Okay, congrats on your journey. First day dah pecah sale 100, dapat jual 2 biji kek. Macam tu. Nampak tak? So, you acknowledge anak you punya success and then you pun show yang you tengah buat kerja. Macam tu. Okay, you kena selalu tunjuk dekat social media apa yang you buat dalam business you. Because orang sebenarnya tengok apa yang you tengah buat. Okay, dia diam. Dia jenis yang dia tak pernah reply, tak pernah nak like. Tapi sebenarnya dia tengok dalam diam. Okay, lepas tu sampai masa dia dah dapat hidayah. Okay, dia dah dapat dia punya seru, dia akan cari you. Tak nak join team lah, macam best je join. That is what happened to me. So dekat sini, jangan rasa malu nak share kat social media because you sebenarnya nak buat bisnes jangan malu. You nak buat bisnes jangan malu. Kalau you malu tak dapat apa. Kan? Okay, you fikir positif. Okay, you fikir positif. Kalau you rasa tunjuk dekat social media, orang akan rasa you berlagak ke, you rasa macam menunjuk-nunjuk, then you salah lah. Maksudnya dekat sini you kena ubah mindset. You kena ubah sikit je mindset you. Aku berbusiness sebab nak mencari rezeki. Okay, you kena ubah sikit you punya mindset you. Okay, you kena sentiasa show apa benda yang you buat. Apa tadi ayat last tadi dah ni dah tak terlupa. Kat mana tadi last tadi dah ni dah distracted dah.
When it comes to dalam diam, dia tengok dalam diam.
Dalam diam.
Yeah.
Okay, dalam diam. Itulah. Okay, sebab orang ni ada, kan orang pelbagai karakter. Ada orang jenis yang dia suka tengok je apa orang buat. Ada orang tu dia terus, macam best je. Macam tu. Okay, tapi kita nak trigger semua orang punya personality. So, you kena keep buat sampailah you dapat result. Okay, janganlah you posting sekali posting anak team punya result, tak ada orang reply, you macam tak nak posting lepas ni nanti kalau orang rasa aku ni riak. Janganlah macam tu. Tak sampai lagi seru. Lepas tu lagi satu, kalau lah contoh kan, you put it, kalau you upload dekat IG story tu 24 hours je. Confirm ke you punya 1,000 followers, contoh lah kalau you ada 1,000 followers kan, confirm ke 1,000 followers you tengok story you yang 24 jam tu? Begitu. So you have to consistently upload.
That's a really great advice and a really great ways to improve yourself. And bila kau mention pasal asyik posting jual-jualan, orang akan nampak you as a scam. Right? You know,
kalau kita tunjuk result, betul tak? Kalau tak tunjuk result.
When you keep on posting on social media your products without showing your team and whatsoever, and it's true that aku ada join satu macam talk lah, macam online webinar. Dia cakap jangan terlalu post produk sebab nanti algorithm social media akan anggap macam you ni bot or scam.
Okay, I'll go. Can I continue on this?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so social media dia ada algorithm dia kan, like you said. Okay, so how does this algorithm works? Okay, so dia macam ni. The more you interact with people, the more exposure you will get. Sebab social media ni apa? Social media. You actually tengah bersocial. Nampak tak? Kataan dia social. You interact. So dekat sini, you have to interact dengan orang. So macam mana? Kalau you asyik posting produk, mana ada interaction kat situ, betul tak? So you must posting something yang berkaitan dengan you. Orang nak tengok you. Macam tu. Okay. So you kena perbanyakkan. Lagi-lagi kalau bisnes cakap mengenai bisnes Okay, cakap mengenai bisnes, you tak boleh hanya posting produk. Orang bosan. Lambat laun nanti orang tu pergi unfollow. Okay. So you have to selang-selikan with your daily life. Okay, kalau you pandai masak, you posting lah. Okay, hari ini dinner kita masak nasi goreng. Macam tu. Because you want to attract attention orang. Sebab apa tau? Kalau kita tengok social media kan, artis-artis, betul tak? Mana dia pun dia promote sangat produk dia. Tapi macam contoh Aliff Syukri kan, apa yang dia promote? Lifestyle dia, betul tak? Orang nak tengok lifestyle dia, best gila. Okay, dia pergi travel sana sini, dia dapat beli something lah outside yang berkaitan dengan dia punya lifestyle kan. Lepas tu barulah orang macam, oh dia ni jual ni, try lah beli. Macam tu, nampak tak? Ada orang dia triggered dengan kita punya posting lifestyle, barulah dia macam nak try lah produk dia. Macam tu. Okay, so I always tell my team, jangan terlalu banyak produk. You have to include your lifestyle. Kalau tak orang bosan.
That is definitely true.
Okay, so kalau korang dekat luar sana yang jenis posting, kurangkan. Jangan nak cakap everyday you have to posting, tapi you have to include your lifestyle tu.
So that's a quick note out there. I want to ask you something. Have you ever received hate on social media? Or people DMing you by saying, oh, this is a scam. You know, when it comes to business tak ada modal, people tend to feel like, oh, you're a scam, you just want my money and blah blah blah. And then it was this MLM punya style business apa semua kan. Did you ever receive that kind of hate, or people been throwing hate on you?
Okay, dalam dunia MLM okay, I'm gonna be really frank. Okay, Mamasab is actually a MLM business. What is MLM? Multi-level. Apa-apa business yang ada agent, dropship ke, tak kisahlah, apa pegawai ke, apa lagi, macam-macam. Asalkan ada peringkat, that is called multi-level kan. Multi-level punya MLM punya business. Okay, tapi you kena tahu satu benda. Okay, tak semua business MLM memerlukan modal. Okay, so bisnes Mamasab ni bisnes yang tak memerlukan modal. So of course orang akan skeptical. Sebab apa? Sebab daripada dulu lagi bisnes MLM ni memerlukan modal. When it comes to you, kalau contohlah kan you nak jadi pioneer ataupun you sebenarnya lain daripada brand lain, faham tak? So orang tend to be skeptical because you dah terbiasa sangat, faham tak? You dah terbiasa. Daripada kecil orang duk cakap Milo best gila, Milo bertenaga. Lepas tu tiba-tiba ada pula produk lain yang nak compete dengan Milo kan. Orang macam mestilah ada haters, faham tak? Sebab kita dah terbiasa dengan Milo. You nak backup Milo ni. Sama juga dengan Mamasab ni. Bukan nak cakap Mamasab lah, tapi apa-apa je lah business, kalau you lain daripada lain sikit, orang akan tend to macam adalah perasaan syak wasangka. Tapi benda-benda tu it's good. Kat sini I want to actually ubah your mindset. Kalau you anggap haters tu macam, kalau you ambil peduli pasal haters tu and then you take it to the heart, yang akan effect to you tau. So kalau dekat sini ada orang throw hate dekat you ubahlah mindset dia. That is your responsibility untuk guide, orang kata untuk educate. Yes, the word is educate. Dia sebelum ni dah terbiasa dengan MLM, tak memerlukan modal. So you educate lah dia, dalam Mamasab ni tak perlukan modal. Betul. And then you bagi bukti. Orang dia tak suka kalau tak ada bukti, betul tak? Kalau dia nampak ada bukti, dia diamlah. Macam tu. Tapi kalau kita tak provide bukti and then kita tak provide good explanation, dia tak boleh accept. Tapi kalau kita dah bagi explanation, dah bagi bukti semua, dia tak boleh, dia tak nak accept benda tu, then biar je lah. Tak payah nak take it to the heart because you have other things to do. You have other things yang you nak kena fikir. Faham tak? You tak payah nak fikir haters satu tu. Sebab haters satu tu takkan bagi impact dekat you pun. Takkan bagi impact kat kehidupan you. Dia boleh jamin ke you ni akan akan menambahkan sale you ke apa, tak kan? Sebab apa? Sebab dia dah choose untuk jadi hater you dah. So nampak tak? Get out of the frame. Faham tak? Buang. Jangan nak risaukan dia. Itulah. Sama juga. Kalau you ada haters, of course lah, bila masuk satu business kan, lagi-lagi among members kan, you subjoin Mamasab. I get that a lot. I get that a lot. Dia macam sendirian yang halus saja. Tapi kita senyum je. Kalau nak order kek, cari aku. Begitu. Kita nak kalau kau nak order kek, cari aku. Macam tu. Tapi it's actually a good brand marketing, you know. It's actually a good brand marketing because you are known. Sub jual Mamasab. Kebetulan nama sama. Kan, kebetulan nama sama kan. So kat situ you dah ada free brand marketing. Kalau ada member kan, orang macam Sub, Mamasab. Nampak tak? Dia ada brand marketing kat situ. Walaupun pada asalnya diorang maybe lah, kalau kita take it as a menyindir, you akan rasa macam tu je lah forever. You akan rasa discouraged, you akan rasa sedih kan. Tapi kalau you take it in a positive way, dia dah tahu dah aku je Mamasab. Okay. Lepas tu lagi satu, kalau you dah ada haters kan, dia sebenarnya nak tengok kejayaan you je. So you buat je kerja you diam-diam, lepas tu you tunjuk je result, nanti dia diam lah. Itu je cara dia. Jangan nak balas dengan kata-kata yang negatif, kata-kata yang buruk. Tak payah balas kat dia, kita balas dengan kita punya result je.
So haters is gonna hate, right?
Ya, betul. Haters is just gonna hate. Tapi kalau kita tunjuk, dia akan diam. Sebab you have proof something. You have proof. So dekat sini, work for it sampai you dapat kejayaan. Never give up. Sebab apa tau? Kalau you stop, you actually menangkan dia. Jangan menangkan dia. Menangkan you. Buat sampailah nanti. Hey. Janganlah kita datang kat dia, weh, aku dah berjaya. Janganlah macam tu. Jangan macam tu. Biar kejayaan kita yang bercakap. Biar kejayaan kita je yang bercakap. Biar je. Sebab dia tak tahu kan. Dia tak tahu.
Just like what Taylor Swift said. Haters gonna hate, I'm just gonna shake.
I love that song.
So if you wanna hate me, just hate me. I'm just gonna shake you off with my achievement.
Success.
Achievement success. That's a really great idea, man. Wow. We discovered a lot. I want to talk about your achievements and your successes. I mean, just by looking at the background, as you can see there, guys, listeners, January to March 2021, it was 36,000 plus, everybody. Just only 3 months, right?
3 months.
Just only 3 months, and then you mentioned that you joined Mamasab since February, right? February 2020, I think.
February 2020.
Yeah, just February sekarang ni dah setahun lebih. So last year, I think you achieved an award, right? Last year, award Mamasab, tak silap aku.
Okay, masa last year tu is actually siapa yang dapat award tu yang top 10 tau, bukan top 20 Mamasab and dapat sale 1 juta lebih. Okay, yang dapat naik pentas. Okay, but I'm tak dapat naik atas pentas, tapi I'm one of the pre-stockists. So Alhamdulillah, I get a chance to actually attend award tu. So bila kita attend award tu, walaupun bukanlah kejayaan kita yang diraikan, tapi kita serap kejayaan orang tu. You know, kita serap. I am really, really grateful that I get to attend that thing, because bila kita tengok kejayaan orang lain depan mata, kita nampak orang, kita bercakap dengan dia kan, lagi-lagi kita bersalaman ke macam tu kan. Okay, kita macam aura tu terus datang kat kita kuat tau, faham tak? Kuat. So, we get it 100%, kita serap tau. So, after that event, lagi kita punya semangat tu berkobar-kobar. And Alhamdulillah, okay, dapat naik stokis. Okay, tapi nak ceritanya, okay, kejayaan yang I get today bukan kejayaan seorang-seorang tau. Okay, kejayaan ni bersama dengan team. Okay, I'm not myself right now. Okay, yang saya cakap berada pada tahap ni, macam over sangat. Tak adalah, nak ceritanya kita buat Mamasab ni bukan seorang-seorang. Okay, nak buat 36,000 dalam masa 3 bulan tu bukan seorang-seorang. Okay, dalam team. Okay, kita secara beramai-ramai. Okay, and kita guide each other. So Alhamdulillah, so that is kerjasama antara team. So kalau nak cerita daripada tahun lepas, okay, daripada tahun lepas sampailah ke bulan Julai. Alhamdulillah, my team dah buat jualan dalam 300,000 lebih. Alhamdulillah.
Wow.
Nampak tak beza dia? So dekat sini kan, kalau you nak masuk bisnes, cari bisnes yang in a team. You buat seorang-seorang penat tau. Tapi kalau you buat secara ramai-ramai, you dapat banyak sangat-sangat benefit. Sebab apa tau? You tengah enhance skill you. Faham tak guys? Enhance skill you. Kalau dulu, yes, masa awal-awal join business memang everything 100% by you. Tapi as you grow by, okay, you pula yang mengajar orang lain. So kat sini you bagi benefit dekat orang lain. Faham tak? The benefit is not only you, tapi you dah spread dekat semua anak-anak team you. Macam tu. And then the team kita pula berkembang. Dia pun spreadkan lagi ke orang lain. Nampak tak? Banyak gila kebaikan yang you dah spread dekat orang. At the same time, you pun improve juga.
So I want to give a big shout out to you and your team for all the successes and all the achievements that you and your team has achieved. So congratulations, big
Thank
shout out to you.
Thank you.
So nanti aku akan tambah ni apa, konfeti.
Tambah clap sekali. Aku nak ada clap. Dia kena ada. Tak dengar bunyi.
This sound effect, editor please.
Ya, kena ada.
Take note, editor.
Gimana be?
So we've been covered a lot of things from business and from teams and from the achievements and stuff. So this one thing that I am dying to ask you, like really for real though.
Takut.
bila aku tengok story or status kan, when you post something, what makes me super triggered is that you can multitask a lot. You know, for example, on phone you will be discussing on group assignment project, and then on laptop you'll be discussing on business and Mamasab, and I was like, what? How do you manage to do that? Kalau aku tak mampu nak buat sebelah group project, sebelah business, lepas tu sebelah lagi coaching pula kan. Aku macam nanti my brain will be like, what is this? And my brain will be dead. So I want to ask you, how did you multitask, and how did you have the ability to split your brain to focus lots of things?
Okay, faham? Okay, so first kena tahu, keupayaan diri sendiri dulu tau. You have to really know yourself. Kalau you jenis orang yang boleh block something and at the same time you receive something, then you boleh multitask. Tapi kalau you jenis yang tak boleh multitasking, maksudnya kalau ada orang tengah bercakap, ni tengah bercakap, you dah serabut, jangan multitask. Okay, you kena tahu potential diri you. You kena tahu diri you yang sebenar. Kalau you jenis yang boleh buat dua kerja at the same time, then Alhamdulillah, you can go with your multitasking. So, how do I manage to do that? Because I know which one is more important. Faham lah kita buat at the same time satu benda. Faham tak? Kita sambil buat team, sambil dengar ni lah, sambil itu, sambil buat homework. Tapi you have to know your priorities lah sebenarnya. Okay, kalau contoh what I mean by priorities is you kena tahu, contoh dalam kita student, kan, sambil nak buat assignment, sambil tu nak coaching team kita. Okay, kalau assignment tu kena hantar esok pagi, you cepat-cepat siapkan homework you tu. Cepat-cepat siapkan homework tu. Lepas baru you start coaching team you. Tapi but how do I do my way? Sambil ni. Faham tak? Maksudnya, okay, dah habiskan ni sikit, okay, sambung reply WhatsApp. Reply anak team. Lepas tu dah habis reply anak team, sambung balik kerja. Because I can do that. Macam tu. Tapi ada orang dia tak boleh. Ada orang dia akan rasa macam, sabut. So, you tahu priority you adalah homework you ataupun assignment yang you kena hantar esok, then you habiskan. You set time. Contoh, okay, aku nak buat ni setengah jam je. Lepas tu aku nak coaching team aku. Then, you betul-betul siapkan lah. You betul-betul fokus. 30 minit tu, betul-betul you commit yourself to the homework ataupun assignment. Dah habis, dah boleh lega. Satu benda dah boleh tick. Dah boleh cross off the list kan. Okay, coaching team pula. Macam tu. So, you have to know yourself dulu. Jangan ikut orang. Kalau ikut orang, jadi lain. Sebab you je tahu diri you macam mana. So, macam mana multitasking tu, okay, kalau you jenis yang tak boleh nak buat multitasking tapi you nak cuba multitasking kan, okay, buat slow. Okay, kalau you rasa you boleh go on, you go on. Benda ni takes time. Kalau multitasking ni takes time. Tapi kan cerita tadi, daripada kecil lagi memang multitasking kan, faham tak? Macam mana? Okay, cerita sikit sambil baking, sambil tu reply dekat customer. Faham tak? Kan sementara menunggu cookies tengah, okay, bila kita keluarkan cookies daripada oven, you have to let it sit macam 10 minutes macam tu kan, supaya dia hilang dia punya panas. Lepas tu baru dia boleh packing. So in the meantime, that is the time, okay, masa tu lah nak potong bubble wrap, masa tu lah nak buat story of the behind the scene macam tu lah kan. So that is how I multitasking. Faham tak? You kena, okay, kan cakap tadi mula slow kan? Tapi at the same time, you kena yakin yang you boleh multitasking. Sebab apa tau? Kalau you buat, tapi you tak rasa you boleh, benda tu akan block your mind. Macam, aku tak boleh. Lepas tu, tapi aku sudah lah, you tak boleh. So, you kena train yourself. Aku boleh multitasking. Aku boleh buat ni sambil ni. Then, benda tu akan naturally come to you. Benda tu. Jangan rasa serabut lah. You kena okay je. Macam tu. Tak tahulah macam nak explain how to multitasking, tapi macam tu lah. You kena rasa you boleh.
I heard somewhere, I think Jay Shetty that said this. There is this scientific research. I think he said only 2% of people in the world can multitask. And
2%?
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many percent, but someone said that, and then he said, oh, maybe we've been thinking, oh, I'm that person, I'm that 2%. So, but no. So, just to recap what you said, first of all, know yourself first. That's a big one because people tend to confuse. You know, they just think, oh, follow orang. Kalau
orang lain boleh buat, aku pun boleh buat. Yeah. Tapi you kena tahu diri you dulu.
Yeah, and that's a really big mistake. You know, kalau orang lain boleh buat, kenapa aku tak boleh buat? Like, and then you mentioned just now, know yourself first and know your priorities and take it slow. That's a really great steps and great methods for our listeners to practice. And before we go on to end game round, I want to ask a few questions for you. Wait.
Right.
Bukan daripada tadi ask ke?
So this I want to ask you this. What is your advice for people who is so afraid to start business?
Okay, my advice is jangan takut.
My advice is jangan takut. Sebab
Alright.
business ni sangat-sangat best. Sangat-sangat challenging. Dia ada dia punya fun dia ada ups and downs dia. But in life, kau takkan boleh selamanya straight. Mesti ada. Betul tak?
Yeah.
Kan? You pergi taman, contohlah, you nak pergi taman, taman tema, fair, apa panggil tu?
Theme park.
What you call that?
Theme park kot?
Theme park. Okay, theme park. Okay, lagi-lagi nak naik roller coaster. Mana ada roller coaster? Memanglah orang macam ni. Memang macam ni. Tapi mana ada orang macam ni? Dia mesti naik, mesti ada turun.
Yeah.
Sama dengan hidup kita. Takkan selamanya macam ni. Macam ni bila tak bila mati.
Right.
Bila kita mati, kita akan rasa apa-apa. Tapi selagi you hidup, you akan ada sejak di bawah, sejak di atas. Sama juga dalam dunia bisnes. You takkan boleh selamanya expect ke atas je. Tak boleh. Akan ada bawah dia. That is the reality. You jangan takut untuk bawah. You jangan takut tiba-tiba you dah naik, lepas tu you jatuh. Jangan takut. Because when you jatuh, masa tu lah you start to improve yourself. Masa tu you start to, aku salah ni. Okay, aku kena improve. Tapi, kalau you tak jatuh, you selamanya takkan tahu benda tu sebenarnya salah. You tak boleh nak improve diri you. Kalau you selamanya duduk top, you akan rasa macam, aku ni, I'm the king of the world. Semua benda aku buat betul. You akan jadi riak, tak buat whatsoever tau. So, nampak tak kat sini?
Yeah.
Okay, things happen for a reason. Ada sebab you jatuh. Maybe you terlalu takbur, terlalu riak. Nak tahu. Okay, you have to be put. Cik cakap. Cik cakap. Okay, bukan nak cakap. Okay, don't take this in a negative way. Tapi change your perspective tau. Change your perspective. Bila you jatuh, you bangkit balik. Ada benda you buat salah. You kena improve on that part. Tu je. Begitulah. And then my advice is jangan terlalu dengar apa orang nak cakap. Faham tak? Jangan terlalu dengar apa orang nak cakap. Because you do you. You do you. Kalau you duk dengar orang lain sampai bila lah, takkan jadi ke mana. Tapi kalau you dengar cakap you start to take action, you dapat lah. Okay, you dapat. Sebab yang nak menggerakkan you adalah diri you sendiri. Orang lain boleh guide, orang lain boleh cakap. Tapi kalau you rasa macam tak nak buat, dan takkan jadi apa juga.
Yeah.
Faham tak? Orang lain tu hanyalah suara je. Jangan layan suara-suara. Boleh layan suara apa tau? Suara yang membangkitkan you. Jangan layan suara yang mendownkan you. Okay? Take something. Okay, lagi-lagi lah kan. Okay, kalau dekat social media kita back to topik tadi tu. Kita nak cakap, apa yang kita nampak dekat social media kan, kita kena jaga tau. Apa yang kita nampak, apa yang kita baca dan apa yang kita tengok. Kena sangat-sangat jaga. Lagi dalam dunia bisnes lah. Sebab you have to really take care of your emotion. Kalau benda tu boleh affect your emotion, dia akan affect business you. So you kena jaga. Kalau you rasa benda tu toxic, buang. Jangan ambil. Jangan tengok. Buang. Kalau you rasa Twitter tu toxic, delete. Focus on something yang boleh menaikkan you. So apa yang kau buat tu betul lah actually. Kalau dah betul-betul kacau mental health kau, then you have to do something about it. And what you did was betul lah. Okay, aku sokong je kau nak quit whatsoever because you need something untuk protect diri you. Daripada benda tu memusnahkan you. Sama juga dalam bisnes Kalau you rasa benda tu tak bagus untuk you, jangan ambil. You have to protect yourself.
Wow, that's a really great advice. Like for real though. To our listeners out there, please take note that. Editor take note. Nanti kita akan edit part tu.
Part mana?
Kita akan ambil those advice. We will put that as the intro. Please, editor. Take note. so that our listeners will be. Oh my god, this is gonna be super hot.
Betul tak yang part mati tu.
Yeah.
Epic gila.
Oh my god, Sabrina, you are really, really, really awesome. I can say
Mana?
that. I am super excited for our conversation today, and I'm so grateful for your time. Like for real though. So before we end, are you ready for end game round, which is rapid fire questions?
So kena jawab cepat-cepat ni. Dia kena macam simple, straightforward je lah. Betul tak?
Tak kisah pun. Kalau kau nak jawapan yang panjang pun is okay. Kalau nak jawapan yang pendek pun okay. Like there is no rules in this round. So you can.
Aku ingatkan macam yang K-pop tu macam satu jawapan je, tak
tak. And
okay.
there is no right or wrong answer for this question.
Betul.
So So it's okay. You can just figure it out later and just answer whatever comes through your mind. So are you ready?
Wow.
So question number one will be, what does it mean to be success?
Sukses
Yeah.
Sukses ni banyak definition dia. Ada orang maybe pandang sukses tu Alhamdulillah dapat jual 1 biji kek. That is a success for me.
Yeah.
Faham tak? So you kena pandang apa benda yang you buat, yang you rasa menggembirakan you, that is a success. Walaupun sekecil-kecil alam. Sebab when you happy and you acknowledge benda tu adalah success, you tengah acknowledge diri you tau. And then you pun tengah acknowledge macam I did something and I receive. Faham tak? You bersyukur. Okay, you dah buat benda tu, you dapat. So daripada satu benda kecil yang you bersyukur tu, dia akan berkembang. I always remind my team kan untuk bersyukur. Walaupun dapat satu cake win, satu cake tu akan bertambah jadi 10, 100, 1000 macam tu. Tapi kalau satu sukses yang kecil tu pun you tak nilaikan benda, you tak anggap benda tu sukses, then payahlah. Kalau you nak anggap jual 10 biji kek, jual 100 biji kek baru you nak anggap benda tu sukses, then payahlah. Kan you kena start daripada kecil. So apa benda yang you rasa benda tu you dah macam cakap you buat, lepas tu benda tu datangkan kebaikan ataupun you dah prove that yang yang you buat tu jadi, benda tu sukses. Satu je.
Yeah.
Itu je lah kot yang I define as a success, because you dah work hard for it and you got it. So that is a success.
Yeah. Oh my, that's a really great answer. Thank you. Small steps and gratitude, right?
Mm-mm. Okay, let me ask you, what is your definition of success?
Oh, wow.
Mana lagi dia tanya kita je, mana?
My definition for me is that service. You know, I mean, give back to society. That's the definition of success for me, because when I see TikTok videos of somebody that doing community service or volunteering service, I was like, man, you are so you have a pure soul, man.
Me too.
You don't do this for fame, for famous or whatever. You just do it because you want to help other people, and that is my definition of success. Dang. Wow.
That opened a new perspective.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your definition of success.
Yeah.
Kan cakap tadi, sukses orang lain berbeza-beza kan. My perspective on success is tadi. Your perspective on success adalah yang you bagi tahu tadi. Dapat tak, dua benda yang berbeza. So success ni subjektif.
Yeah. And question number 2, when is the last time you cried?
Tak ingat lah. Tak ingat lah. Nak cakap recently tak adalah kot. Tapi bukan masa yang terdekat, tapi maybe bulan ni ataupun bulan lepas lah. Macam tu lah. Tapi tak ingat ada exact date ke bila-bila. Menangis tu sebab apa? Sebab pressure kot. Pressure kan, handle things at the same time. But you know, menangis tu benda yang jangan rasa macam yang aku tak boleh nak menangis lah. You boleh menangis, let it out. Kalau benda tu terperap dalam you, dia akan jadi toxic. Dia akan jadi toxic and benda tu akan memusnahkan you. So let it out. Siapa tahu bila you dah menangis, you macam dah okay lah, settle. Go on back to your life.
Yeah.
So wipe your tears, begitu. Dia macam ibarat tutup buku tu, buka lembaran ni. Tentulah. Ibaratnya kalau kita dah nangis kan, okay, kita dah lepaskan. Okay, lepas tu dah lah, cukup lah. Sampai situ je kesedihan kita. Buka lembaran baru untuk jadi happy. Janganlah forever kita nak menangis, kita nak meratap kesedihan, rasa macam diri ni sangat-sangat failure ke whatsoever. You're not a failure. Everyone has that point in their life. Ada je orang yang menangis, ada je orang yang happy, kan? Tapi kalau kita selamanya happy, macam mana? Mana ada orang selamanya happy, ada orang menangis. And nangis tu normal. Okay, crying is normal.
Yeah, and aku ada dengar satu quote-nya. I think McConaughey said this. If you always feel good, if you always look at good things, you will never appreciate bad things. If you ever look at bad things, you will never appreciate good things.
Betul?
And I think one more thing is he said that. Wait, I forget. I think
That's a really good quote just now, you know.
Yeah, if you have been focusing on bad things, you will never you will never focus on good things. If you've been focusing, just like what you said, kalau kau happy je kan, kau macam mana kan? Yeah, and so
Kena rasa dulu benda.
you have to be balanced, right?
Betul.
Yeah. Okay. Next question will be: if you could create one law and everyone have to follow, what would it be?
Jangan downgrade yourself.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Jangan downgrade yourself. Because bagi aku, kalau kau dah downgrade diri kau, then selama-lamanya lah kau akan downgrade diri kau. Benda tu takkan dapat diubah sebab kau yang setkan diri kau tu fail. Orang lain tak cakap, tapi kau yang cakap. Faham tak? So, in whatever you do, jangan downgradekan yourself. You have to, aku boleh, aku power. You have to motivate yourself. Jangan downgradekan diri sendiri. Aku tak boleh kalau ada orang downgradekan diri dia. Aku tak boleh. Faham tak? Kalau dia cakap kan, aku gemuk lah, aku tak cantik lah. Kau yang cakap macam tu. Kalau kau sendiri yang cakap, perspektif orang terhadap kau, benda tu lah. Sebab kau dah set up kan dekat kau punya mind macam tu. Setelah, kalau kau rasa kau ni tak boleh nak berjaya, bila lah kau tak berjaya. Tapi kalau kau cakap kau boleh berjaya, kau boleh. Tunggu. Sebab everything dia ada proses dia. Mana boleh berjaya dalam satu masa? No. Mana boleh orang berjaya dalam masa satu hari? Mana ada orang berjaya dalam masa sebulan? Boleh. Okay, tapi you kena tahu karakter orang tu. Macam mana dia boleh berjaya dalam masa satu bulan? Okay. Everything ada proses dia. Jangan downgradekan diri sendiri, itu je.
That's a good law. Like for real though. I think I would be approved. I think I will approve that law. Don't downgrade yourself, everybody. Sebab aku pun selalu lah downgrade diri aku, even though when I'm happy or when I'm sad, I would definitely look myself in the mirror and say, God damn, dude, you're a joke. And I was like, okay. I would definitely look myself and I would say some bad things to myself. And then I was like, God, no, this is not the right thing. This is not the right thing. So that law I would definitely follow, and I would if I am the government, I would approve that law.
You berhak untuk rasa diri you seorang yang bagus. Itu je.
Yeah, big shout out listeners. You have to remind that for yourself. Alright.
This must be make a trend. Okay, think highly of yourself. Itu je.
Yeah. Let's make this as a trend. Hashtag don't downgrade yourself. Please everybody hashtag that.
hashtag comment.
Alright. Moving on to the next question. What makes you happy?
What makes me happy when I see someone happy. Okay, contohnya kalau contoh kita belanja orang tu makan and dia pun rasa happy. Thank you so much tau. Aku kena gila makan tadi. Sedap gila doh. Kita pun rasa happy sebab dia happy. That is my definition of happy lah. And then lagi satu, bila kita bila kita dah usaha and then kita dapat, bila tu jadi happy. Sebab saya cakap you punya usaha tu berbaloi. That makes me happy. Okay, and then in terms of business, okay, kalau kita nampak kejayaan anak tim kita kan, dia sharing kan, dapat 1 biji kek, that is also a happiness for to be very honest. Okay, contoh lah kan. Okay, contoh lah kita tengah serabut. Okay, I'm talking based on my experience lah. Okay, kita tengah serabut dengan assignment yang banyak gila, tapi due date dia sekejap je lagi kan. Due date dia nak kena hantar kan. Tapi tiba-tiba anak team sharing tau. Dia macam, faham tak? Dia macam, kita tengah serabut, tiba-tiba ada orang macam, tiba-tiba ada satu spotlight. Dia macam, weh. Satu. Wah, anak team aku dapat win. I'm so happy. Dia tiba-tiba macam hilang tau kesedihan tu. Faham tak? Macam tu lah. Bila orang share happiness, kita pun akan affected dengan happiness dia. Benda tu sangat-sangat penting.
Wow, that's a really great answer. What makes you happy is seeing other people happy. Yeah, that's a great one. Next question will be, what lessons have you learned from the past 12 months?
12 months? Yeah. 1 year ago?
Yeah, 1 year ago. Apa yang kau dah belajar sepanjang setahun? Daripada starting from bulan ni lah, sampai 2025 I think today. Yeah.
26.
26.
26. It's 26.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. It just lost in the time.
Okay, so what I've learned in the past 12 months is that redah je. redah je. Whatever you want to do, you rasa tak confident ke apa-apa, kau redah je. Okay? If setahun yang lepas, I didn't get involved in Mamasab, I'm not gonna be anywhere near me right now. Tak. Sebab apa tahu? Sebab redah. Okay, yelah setahun yang lepas, kita baru masuk PKP kan.
Yeah.
Masa tu lah, masuk PKP. So kalau I didn't macam redah je masuk business, okay, sampai sekarang tak dapat lah income kot. Kan, sampai sekarang lah tak dapat income kot. Macam tu lah. Okay, sama juga dekat you all kat luar sana. Kalau you all rasa macam kurang ke whatsoever, kau redah je. Because you never know what is in front for you. Faham tak? Perjalanan tu sebenarnya dah terbentang luas dah. Cuma you je nak decide. You want to go A ke you want to go B. Contohlah kan kalau ada dua landasan kan. Okay, you tak nampak pun, gelap. Tapi kalau you ikut, contohlah kan kalau A tu dua-dua tu gelap. So you tak nampak apa-apa halangan ni kat depan. So you go straight, you nampak halangan, you tak balik. Pergilah kat laluan ni. Tiba-tiba laluan ni clear kan. So nampak tak? Kalau you tak redah pergi kat laluan A tu, you tak nampak, you tak tahulah. Okay, laluan A ni sebenarnya stop sampai situ je. Okay, aku patah balik, pergi kat B pula. B tu clear. So, redah je. Yeah. Maybe my example is not good. It's not great. My example...
I think it's great. I think it's a really great example, and redah je. You know, just trust your instinct, trust yourself, and go for it.
Betul. That is why I want to bagi tahu lah tadi sebenarnya, trust yourself. Okay, know yourself, trust yourself, and then redah je. Kalau you tak take the first step, you never know what's in front for you.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you just need to take the first step, right? Because nobody will ever do that for you. And yeah.
Betul.
Gitu. Alright, so last question for you. Can you give some wisdom words for the audience?
Wisdom word? What are you gonna say? Nak cakap apa?
Anything that will cheer them up, you know, maybe give them some inspiration to start business or start for pursuing their dreams, or just trust their instinct or whatever. What is your advice on starting in general?
Starting. My advice on starting, if you rasa macam tak boleh nak start, you paksa diri you to start. You kena paksa diri you untuk start. Kalau you tak paksa diri you untuk start, you tak akan start forever. You tak akan start. Okay? Kalau nak fake untuk start pun, buat je. Fake it until you make it. Sampai you rasa benda-benda tu you boleh buat. Tapi kalau it takes for you untuk fake kan, then fake kan je lah diri kau. Sampailah kau rasa benda-benda tu sebenarnya dia akan naturally dia akan lama-lama akan jadi natural tau. Okay, faham tak? Tapi awal-awal tu kalau kau tak pernah buat something kan, you fake je benda tu. Fake je. Contoh ni janganlah korang ikut jangan korang ikut. Okay, I'm speaking based on my experience sendirilah. Of course lah kan, bila kita dalam business, okay, and then contoh memang setiap hari kita akan duduk dalam satu group WhatsApp kan. Okay, dalam group WhatsApp tu semua orang akan share win dia orang. Betul tak? Okay, so kita ni baru je masuk business, tak dapat lagi customer. You akan rasa jealous dengan diorang sebab diorang dah dapat win. Faham tak? Benda tu normal untuk rasa jealous. You akan rasa macam, oh ni janganlah share win, aku tak dapat lagi win. Tapi you kena paksa diri you, okay, untuk bukan fake kan. Okay, this is what I do. I fake myself untuk say congratulations to them. Serious. I fake myself. I cakap kan, congratulations, tahniah. Itu semuanya hanyalah, faham tak? Tangan je yang bergerak tapi hati tak cakap congratulations pun. Okay, tapi kalau lama kan kita jadi ikhlas cakap congratulations dekat diorang. Okay, and bila kita dah selalu macam kita appreciate dia orang punya kejayaan, lama-lama kejayaan tu akan berbalik kepada kita. Benda tu. Okay, so itu yang berkaitan dengan fake it until you make it lah. Tapi yang awal-awal tu, okay, paksa je diri you. Jangan tak start lah. Paksa diri you untuk start.
Force yourself to start, everybody. That's a great advice. Sabrina, Kahar, you are awesome. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Where can people find you? I mean, where can people follow your journey or join your team?
Okay, kalau dekat social media, okay, if you want to follow me on Facebook, Rina Kahar, okay, it's actually RINA, okay, and then ada jarak sikit, KAHAR, Rina Kahar. Kalau dekat Instagram, Rina Kahar, RINAAKAHAR. Okay, you can put in the description. Okay, dekat social media Rina Kahar lah.
So I'm gonna put the link on the description below, so our listeners and our audiences can follow you and can see your whole journey. And wow, this is a really great journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You really brought me to that setahun yang lepas.
Yeah. I mean, as a conclusion, I hope that our listeners I hope that you guys can gain some input, some wisdom from what Sabrina and I were having a conversation just now. And as always, last thing I want to say, remember, keep learning, keep fighting, and stay awake. So thank you so much everybody for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace!
Wow, what a great episode. I just want to say thank you so much for listening, and I am so grateful for your time, and I hope you can learn something from today's episode. And as always, I wish you and your family are happy, healthy, safe, and well during these times.